throws a deep ball, end zone. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Second down and 8.
Check. Watch 54. Quit talking about it and bring it. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
After the run, Smith going to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Anytime that ball comes to me, I'm trying to take it.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Third down. Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those...
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Watch the boot.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Throwing here, Purdy. Flush to his right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now who's got it? The defense does. They recover in the end zone. So this will go as a touchback. And boy, you talk about going from jubilation to heartbreak, as that's a big turnover. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what this offense has left in the tank. And got his man complete. Now he's free at the 35. DK Metcalf, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf taking it goal line to goal line, 100 yards. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Gino's going to throw. Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Dancing to his left. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and that just changes the complexion of the whole game.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Shotgun now with Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. Here comes 2nd down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Throwing, Purdy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 30 before it's all said and done. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Run flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's 1st down. Purdy to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. This is 1st and 10.
Check, watch 54, Danny.
Here's Purdy. Steps away to his left. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Check.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that should just about do it. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.